What's going on, guys? My name is Japes. Last one of the big leagues. Now, I think I might do like some of the off-budget leagues, or take a look at like the Liga Portuguesa, the Russian league, or what's not called. What is it called now? I can't remember the name of it. But the Portuguese league, the Russian league. Take a look at some of the other, well, the Dutch league as well, for that matter, and take a look and kind of say, all right, with the air, maybe some of these could work as a starter team, maybe not. I don't know. Potentially something that I'll still do, but that'll be at a later date. This is the Bundesliga side that I'm throwing up here. Obviously, Adrian Ramos was he was like the most efficient scoring, like, gold striker last year at one point, which says a lot. And I think he's going to be really, really good again this year. The Bundesliga, I wasn't crazy about their cheaper striking options. It's kind of a bit of a problem. We've got Dermich up there as well. I really liked Dermich at the beginning of the game last year. I thought he was just a nice, well-rounded player with some pretty solid finishing for for just like a cheap card. I think that'll probably carry over. So that's maybe what I'm looking at there. We've got Max Meyer, and you guys are going to look at those stats and not be overly crazy about it, but he got the upgraded 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot, and I'm a really, really big fan of his. I think he's a phenomenal player. So he's definitely one that I'm kind of eyeing, but that's more for me personally. The man that I would say most of you guys would be eyeing up is Çalhanoğlu, who has a higher, or what is it? He scores free kicks more frequently than like the legendary Juninho at this point, which is ridiculous because he's like, Juninho is considered like the greatest free kick taker of all time. So just to kind of put that in perspective, if you get Çalhanoğlu for a good price, definitely have a look. If you're feeling like you want 5-star skills, go out and get Alexandru Maxim. I doubt either of them will be really that expensive. Really looking forward to this Kostic card. Great looking value left-sided option. Again, not amazing shooting or pace, but he does have decent physical. He's got the right work rates. He's very pacey, and he has decent enough dribbling as well. So a card that I'm definitely looking forward to using. On the right, we've got I was messing with saying, it's like Varinia, Virinyeha or something like that, or it's just Varinia, and I'm gonna get, you guys are gonna murder me in the comment section about that, but so be nice. You guys know that I try to do my best. But he's got 4-star skills as well. Just a nice, well-rounded card with some actually okay defending, which is nice to see. Sebastian Loroda as my CDM. There are other options you can easily slide in here as well. We'll get to that down in the honorable mention section. Across the back, we've got Kolasinac, John Anthony Brooks, Fabian Schär, and Olkowski. And some interesting, I mean, that is a lineup that you just, like, if you looked at that at FIFA 15 across the back, you'd be like, yeah, I don't know about that. That is not a good look. Now you're looking at those stats and you're saying, you know what? This might work for me. So I think those are players that might fly under the radar. That'd be really, really good quality starter pickups. And that's really what we're looking back in goal. We got Berkey's and non-rare. And he looks to be, for the most part, pretty darn solid. But some of the rare keepers, like Jan Sommer, I think looks awesome this year. So there are going to be some guys that you can definitely pick up and throw in there if you can find them for the right price. Honorable mention, if you can get Toprak as a starting budget center back, you're going to be laughing. Because with 75 pace and 84 defending, you're going to be feeling really, really good about that. Gonzalo Castro recently transferred to Borussia Dortmund, was of course a team of the season last year. I think he's got nice, well-rounded stats. You could slot him in as your CDM very easily. If you're playing a 2 CDM or you want a box-to-box CDM, I think Castro's a great fit for that. Nastasic also, I think, kind of deserved an honorable mention. Not quite as pacey as the guys that we have on the pitch, but he does have decent defending and decent physical as well. Of course, I mentioned Çalhanoğlu, Guilavogui, again, or Guilavog. That name is hard. But he's got really solid defending and physical and decent pace. You're not going to be, that's more if you want a ball winner type. That's not really going to do much for you on the passing side of things. Opare, he is a bit of a journeyman at this point. He's made his way to the Bundesliga. He's still extremely pacey, and he's still definitely an option that you can use at right back. And then we've got, I almost went with Caligari to start him, but with the extra pace, I decided to go with Kostic. So that's my Bundesliga. If you go through and you go on to pop over on a foothead and you look at the Bundesliga, you're going to see a cornucopia of Bayern Munich players splashed with a few Dortmund players, and maybe then you're going to toss in a little bit of Wolfsburg. But that's really, I mean, that's when you upgrade, you're going to be upgrading to those players. So it'll be interesting to see where some of these guys fall, because if people build Bundesliga sides they're going to want to be using a lot of the top quality players, and a lot of these guys could fly under the radar. I think ideally, you maybe would be looking to create some sort of a hybrid. Because like I said, I'm not wild about the strikers. You're really gonna have to shell out for more of the quality strikers in the Bundesliga, so it creates a little bit more of a problem. Of course, you could go with a different formation, then you only need to have like Ramos, and Ramos will probably get the job done for you. So I'll leave that to you guys, and I'll leave you with the decision. I don't know which formations are gonna be best yet. I really enjoy the 4-1-2-1-2 on the demo, so that's why you've seen a lot of that for me, and I think it's a balanced, safe way to start. But once I get comfortable with the game, I'm sure I'm going to test them all out, and you guys get to come along for the ride. So I hope you are looking forward to that kind of as much as I am this year. But as always, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll leave links to all of the previous videos for all of the big leagues down below, so you can be sure to check those out. If you had an idea for a league that you thought you might want to use, you can pop on over there and see exactly what my thoughts are about that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.